Many teenagers today are exposed to porn. With the rise of digital technology and the internet, access to explicit content has become easier than ever before. This exposure can happen at a very young age, often before teens fully understand what they are seeing. The internet, with its vast and unregulated content, can be a dangerous place for young minds. Easy access through the internet makes it simple to view. This can be dangerous. The anonymity and privacy of online browsing mean that teens can access porn without their parents' knowledge. This unrestricted access can lead to frequent and prolonged exposure, which can have serious consequences. The explicit content can shape their understanding of sex and relationships in unhealthy ways. Porn can seriously harm young minds and bodies. The impact of porn on teenagers can be profound and long-lasting. It can lead to unrealistic expectations about sex and body image, and it can distort their understanding of consent and intimacy. Moreover, excessive consumption of porn can lead to addiction, which can interfere with daily life, school performance, and social interactions. It's important to understand the risks. Parents, educators, and teens themselves need to be aware of the potential dangers associated with porn consumption. Open and honest conversations about the realities of porn and its impact can help mitigate some of these risks. Providing teens with accurate information and resources is crucial in helping them navigate this complex issue. This essay will discuss the dark side of porn. We will delve into the various ways in which porn can negatively affect teenagers. From the psychological effects to the physical consequences, we will explore the full spectrum of harm that can result from exposure to explicit content. Understanding these dangers is the first step in addressing the problem. We will look at how it impacts physical and mental health. The consumption of porn can lead to a range of health issues, including anxiety, depression, and even physical problems, such as erectile dysfunction. By examining the scientific research and hearing from experts in the field, we will gain a deeper understanding of how porn affects the developing brain and body. We will also explore the science behind these effects. The brain is particularly vulnerable during adolescence, and exposure to porn can alter its development. We will look at studies that show how porn can change brain chemistry and function, leading to addiction and other mental health issues. Understanding the science behind these changes can help us develop better prevention and treatment strategies. Finally, we will provide resources for teens who need help. There are many organizations and support groups dedicated to helping teens who are struggling with porn addiction or its effects. We will highlight some of these resources and provide information on how to access them. By offering support and guidance, we can help teens make healthier choices and overcome the challenges posed by porn. Porn can be addictive. It might start as a casual activity, something you do to pass the time or out of curiosity. But over time, it can become a habit that's hard to break. Like a drug, it releases chemicals in the brain that make you feel good. These chemicals, such as dopamine, create a sense of pleasure and reward. The more you watch, the more your brain craves that feeling. You might want to watch more and more. This is because your brain starts to associate porn with pleasure, leading you to seek it out more frequently. It can become a cycle that's hard to break. This can lead to addiction. Addiction means that you feel compelled to watch porn, even when you know it's having a negative impact on your life. You might find yourself thinking about it constantly, and it can start to take over your thoughts and actions. Addiction means you lose control. You might try to stop or cut back, but find it incredibly difficult. This loss of control can be frustrating and overwhelming, making you feel trapped in a cycle you can't escape. You may feel unable to stop watching porn, even if you want to. This can lead to feelings of guilt, shame, and frustration. You might start to isolate yourself from others, feeling like you can't talk about your struggles. This can have a big impact on your life. It can affect your relationships, making it hard to connect with others. You might find yourself withdrawing from social activities, feeling more and more isolated. It can affect your schoolwork, relationships, and overall well-being. Your performance at school or work might suffer, and you could find it hard to focus on tasks. Your physical health can also be impacted, as you might neglect self-care and healthy habits. But there is hope. If you or someone you know is struggling with porn addiction, it's important to seek help. Talking to a therapist or joining a support group can provide the support and guidance needed to overcome this challenge. Recovery is possible. By setting goals, finding healthy hobbies, and reconnecting with loved ones, you can start to regain control of your life. Remember, it's never too late to seek help and make positive changes. Overcoming addiction is a journey, but with the right support and determination, you can achieve a healthier, happier life. Take the first step today and reach out for help. Porn often shows unrealistic sex. It doesn't show the emotional side of sex. This can create unrealistic expectations about sex in real life. Porn can also be linked to sexual problems. Some people who watch a lot of porn experience issues with desire or performance. This can be stressful and upsetting. Porn can harm relationships. It can create a wedge between partners, leading to feelings of betrayal and mistrust. When one partner consumes porn regularly, it can make the other feel inadequate or less valued. This can cause significant emotional distress and lead to frequent arguments and misunderstandings. It can make it hard to be intimate with a real person. The constant exposure to unrealistic and often exaggerated portrayals of sex can distort one's expectations. This can result in dissatisfaction with one's partner, as they may not live up to the unrealistic standards set by porn. Over time, this can erode the emotional and physical connection between partners. The unrealistic portrayals in porn can make real-life partners seem less appealing. Porn often depicts an idealized version of sex that is far removed from reality. This can lead to a lack of appreciation for the genuine intimacy and connection that comes with a real relationship. Partners may start to feel neglected or unimportant, leading to further emotional distance. This can lead to problems with communication and intimacy. When partners feel disconnected, they may find it difficult to communicate openly and honestly. This lack of communication can exacerbate existing issues and create new ones. Over time, the relationship may become strained, and partners may feel isolated and unsupported. If you are struggling with porn addiction, it's important to seek help. Recognizing that there is a problem is the first step towards recovery. Porn addiction can have serious consequences on one's mental health and relationships. Seeking help from a professional can provide the support and guidance needed to overcome this addiction. Talking to a therapist or counselor can help you understand your relationship with porn and learn healthier ways to manage it. Therapy can provide a safe space to explore the underlying issues that may be contributing to the addiction. It can also offer strategies to build healthier habits and improve communication and intimacy in your relationships. Remember, seeking help is a sign of strength, and taking steps towards recovery can lead to a more fulfilling and connected life. Section 5. Mind Matters. Porn and Mental Health. Watching too much porn can hurt your mental health. It can lead to depression, anxiety, and low self-esteem. This is because porn often presents a distorted view of women and men. It can be hard to live up to these unrealistic standards. This can make you feel inadequate or ashamed of your own body. Section 6. The science is clear. Research on porn's effects. Many studies show the negative effects of porn. For example, one study found that watching porn frequently was linked to less gray matter in the brain. This part of the brain is important for motivation and decision-making. Other studies have linked porn use to depression, anxiety, and relationship problems. Section 7. Depression and anxiety. The hidden costs of porn. Teens who watch a lot of porn might feel sad or hopeless. They may feel anxious or worried all the time. These are signs of depression and anxiety. These feelings are often linked to the shame and guilt associated with porn addiction. It's important to remember that you're not alone and help is available. Section 8. Body image blues, porn's impact on self-esteem. Porn often shows unrealistic body types. This can make people feel bad about their own bodies. They may start to have a negative body image. This is especially true for young people who are still developing. It's important to remember that everyone is different and there is no perfect body. Section 9. Finding help. Resources for teens. If you are struggling with porn, please know you are not alone. Many resources are available to help you. You can talk to a trusted adult, like a parent, teacher, or counselor. There are also hotlines and websites dedicated to helping people with porn addiction. Seeking help is a sign of strength. Section 10. Breaking free tips for limiting porn use. There are things you can do to limit your porn use. Try setting limits on your screen time. Find other activities you enjoy, like sports or hobbies. It's also important to talk to someone you trust about what you're going through. They can offer support and encouragement. Section 11. The choice is yours, protecting your future. Porn can have serious consequences. It can affect your physical and mental health and your relationships. But you have the power to make a change. By understanding the risks of porn, you can make informed decisions about your health and well-being. Choose to protect your future. Choose to be free from porn's harmful effects.